Why is the Ford government providing everyone in Ontario with a $200 tax rebate? Because they can. Hi, I'm Brian Lilley, political columnist for the Toronto Sun. It seems like a perplexing issue. Doug Ford's government is so flush with cash that they're able to give away $3 billion in rebates to taxpayers. Anyone that filed taxes and any of their dependents will get a $200 rebate in the new year. That means a family of four could see about $800 showing up in their bank accounts early next year, just around the time that, by the way, Christmas credit card bills are coming due. It's politically astute, but why is the Ford government able to do that? Well, inflation has been hurting you and I, and that's part of the reason that the Ford government says they want to do this. Inflation is making life unaffordable, and even though it's cooled, it still has driven up prices. Well, as it's driven up prices, it's also increased sales tax revenue for the government. And Premier Ford says this is part of the reason they have the money to do this.
Today, I am pleased to announce, as part of our fall economic statement, our government will provide every Ontario taxpayer a $200 tax-free rebate. And because we know kids come with more expenses, parents will receive an additional $200 for every eligible child. We're able to provide the relief because inflation has increased provincial sales tax revenues and because of the federal government's recent changes to their capital gains tax. But instead of holding on to this money like Bonnie Crombie would, we're putting it back into the pockets of taxpayers because life is expensive right now and because taxpayers are the best people to decide how to spend their money.
Now, a lot of their critics are saying, couldn't they spend this money on healthcare or education or some other government service? Absolutely. And when the economic statement comes out, you're going to see that there will be increases in healthcare. There will be increases in education. The deficit will be smaller than previously planned. And they're also going to do this. That's how good Ontario's books are now. Well, then the question becomes, why not just an across-the-board tax cut? Why not make this permanent? There's two reasons for that. One, well, you lose the revenue. So, okay, you lose the revenue and you get a one-time hit for saying you gave everyone a tax cut, but you don't get a benefit next year for that same tax cut also being in place. Then there's also the question of what happens next year. Lots of questions about whether the economy is going to be stable, whether it's going to continue to be good for the government, or whether things are about to turn south. And so in that scenario, the government doesn't want to give up the revenue that it might need next year. But if they still have the same extra revenue next year, maybe they'll be giving us another tax rebate. Gimmicky, yes. Politically astute, though, for sure. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below. Share this on social media. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.